A facility has been talked about for, well, really decades, now coming to fruition on the campus of The Ohio State University in the College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences. Dr. Graham Cochran joins me. He's been overseeing the Multi-Animal Learning Complex, otherwise known as MALC. You just told me on the way over here, this has been an idea, at least, for quite a while.
Yeah, Ty, it has been. We dug out in faculty meeting minutes from when L.H. Newcomb was Senior Associate Dean with Dean Bobby Mosier, so that's been a long time ago, really at the beginning of my career at Ohio State. So it's been a discussion for a long time. It really got legs when Dean Kress arrived and our focus on facilities, and you can see that we're bringing it out of the ground and it's ready to start operating soon. And, I think, it starts with some of our students, but also welcoming the public here. To have some conversations about what animal agriculture looks like.
As you and I look at the skyline of downtown Columbus and the Horseshoe, what a fantastic location to have those conversations.
Yeah. The other thing that leads us into, though, is how important it is to expose young people to careers in agriculture. And so, that's going to be an important part of what we do here is getting young people a flavor of all the kinds of neat things you can do in agriculture and animal agriculture, and maybe hook them, get them interested, and get them to come to Ohio State, get a degree in our college, and go into industry.
A lot of farmers may be watching this and they're thinking, whoa, the public inside of a barn with animal livestock production, there should be some concerns there. And there are with biosecurity, but you guys have looked at every detail to make sure those concerns are taken care of.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time thinking very carefully about how we set this up. Putting a swine barn and a poultry barn on the same complex is nothing you would think about doing in industry, but we spent a lot of time, got a lot of input from experts like in the College of Veterinary Medicine, industry experts, developed a pretty robust plan and developed a lot of measures that are specific to this facility that you wouldn't see somewhere else, but we needed it to make it safe here for people and animals. So just one highlight I'll give you as an example is swine and poultry barns that have HEPA filters in and out to make sure that the air coming in and the air going out is filtered adequately. Something you'd never do in industry is really expensive, but is important to do here so we can get it right and get something on campus for the kinds of experiences that we're going to give here.
People that know where Waterman is, I just told you what we're looking at as far as downtown and the campus. This is prime property. And obviously, with this tour, you showed us a lot of brand new facilities, and with that comes a lot of expense. How was this project funded?
Yeah, so this project in total with both the multi-species animal learning complex and the dairy that are all together part of the project is a $60 million project. One of the biggest lifts in the history of this college. And we did it through partnerships. We do everything in agriculture through partnerships, and it's a great example. So a couple things I'd like to call out there in the funding plan overall. A really important partnership with the General Assembly and Governor DeWine, $10 million investment that really got us over the finish line to start the construction for the project. And then the other thing I'd like to call out is just a really super set of investments from a whole array of our partners, small donations to very large gifts that made it happen. We set a fundraising goal of $14 million with this project, and we're currently, I think, at about 17, and they keep coming in. Last week, we got another naming came in for a space. So I think just the momentum is really exciting, and the investment from our partners is really exciting. And then the last thing I'll mention that is exciting about this project is a lot of gift in kind. So corporate partners, industry partners that provide equipment that have said, hey, we'd like to help you out. They might like to have their equipment there to show off too, but it's helped reduce the cost of this project by having those equipment partners provide gifts of their materials and equipment.
The newest technology, the latest innovations, all right here at the fingertips of students and the general public at the College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences on the campus of The Ohio State University. Graham Cochran, my guest, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ty.
For the Ohio AgNet, I'm Ty Higgins. We'll see you down the road.